This week on the Spotlight, we have championship trivia from Gilhooly's. It's so bright in there. And then we have Chicago Cubs analysis from a player who was an important guy. And then we have Phil Jackson from the 92 Bulls. What a great era. And we finish with Derek Lee. He was one of the great Cubs of all time, in my opinion. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, it's the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. So Gilhooly's will have Benkowski Trivia Friday, February 2nd at 7 p.m. Come eat, play, and win. It's at 103rd in Springfield, easy to reach. So I'll see you over there. Gilhooly's, great food, drink, and me. You've got to get to the sock. Live Benkowski Trivia, alternate Thursdays, 8 p.m., 93rd and Roberts Road. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Dr. Sherman Clay, chiropractor. Gentle adjusting. Most insurance accepted. Massage therapy, too. Walk-ins are welcome. Call 773-324-4325. That's HEAL. Dr. Sherman Clay. You've got to get to the Wise Owl at Van Buren and Racine. Pizzas, pork sliders, Cuban sandwiches, carrot soup, elote, burgers, tacos, salads, and more. Great cocktails and great bartenders. A tremendous array at the Wise Owl, Van Buren and Racine. See you there. Lulu's has it all. Italian beef, hot dogs, burgers, chicken, gyros, fish, salads, subs, ribs at Taylor and Ogden, 2200 West. A great place. Lulu's has what you need. Stop in, check it out, eat there, take it with you. Lulu's, a great, great West Side tradition. Ileana in front trying to add on. Here you go. 4 women with F like fire last names have won a total of 6 Best Actresses. Name 2. Five seconds. Going. Jodie Foster. Yes. 5 seconds. Going. Going. Farrah Fawcett. She's charming and was cute, but did not win. So the Jodie Foster is the clue to JMB. Jane Fonda is correct. Sally Field, Louise Fletcher, the others. 120. JMB to 780, back in the lead. And the Reggie All-Stars are up. Only 2 K actresses, last name K, have won the big prize in the last 57 years. Name 1. Diane Keaton is correct. Nicole Kidman the other. 140. So the Reggie All-Stars are at 850 in the lead. Wow. And the Sock Weirdos are up. Hey, Sock. 3 women beginning with H, last name, have won Best Actress since 1960. Name 2 of the 3. Five seconds. Jennifer Hudson won Best Supporting. So sorry. We go to Jack's Night Out. Katharine Hepburn, yes.
Holly Hunter.
Holly Hunter, correct. Helen Hunt, the other. 160. So Jack's to 850, tied for the lead with the Reggie All-Stars. Ileana is up. Ileana, in the year 2000, the only woman in the last 57 years with an R last name won Best Actress. Who was it? Julia Roberts, yes. Erin Brockovich, 180. So you go to 910, and you lead this thing. And J&B, 200-point question, they're trying to take the lead back. J&B, in the 70s, the only woman last name D like David to win Best Actress. Who was it? 5 seconds. They're going to throw the ball for $200 or points. The throw is good. Faye Dunaway. Faye Dunaway and J&B go to 980, and they lead the game. They are followed by Ileana at 910, an 850 tie with Jack's Night Out and the Reggie All-Stars. And the Sock Weirdos will start the second half. Team Reggie's the only team with a throw left. Enjoy some food if you want to go back. That's a wise thing to do here at halftime. So we're back at the 2017 championship match, Benkowski Trivia, at Gilhooly's on 103rd Street, right across the street from St. Xavier over by here. And go ahead, you can clap. It's a very polite crowd. Must be because it's the daytime. But man, oh man. I'm not like telling people to start swinging at each other or cussing, but this is a very gentle crowd. Maybe as the game heats up, I'll hear more complaints. So we're just about to start the second half. An adjustment has been made, and for the first time in championship history, the additional category that I often bring is kicked out. So we're just going to go with 3 like a regular season match, and these are them. They kicked out record sales. So nothing to get too upset about. So here's what we got. TV Emmy Awards, Friends of the United States Geography, delicious, and top scorers in baseball, football, basketball, and hockey history. So let me do a couple of erasures, and then we will get to it. And then later in the program, we're going to have some awards where I'm going to tell you who won what. All right. So, Sock Weirdos, TV, geography, or sports? Of the 8 men who've scored more than 2,000 runs in Major League Baseball history, 3 are white. Name 2 white guys. Five seconds. Yes. Mark McGuire did not do it, but Rose is right, and it carries over to Jack's Night Out. He had to score a lot of runs. 5 seconds. Babe Ruth is right. Ty Cobb the other. See, sometimes you just got to go logical, like the logical song. So Jack's Night Out, happy with themselves. They're at 900. Hey, hey, hey. Ileana. What did you say? The capital of Ontario. 5 seconds. Ottawa's the capital of the whole country, but not Ontario. We go to JMB. Toronto. So JMB, the first over 1,000, 10:30. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. Kim G. Sherman, psychotherapist, Des Plaines Wellness Center. Therapy for individuals, couples, families. Call 847-962-4849. I've known Kim for over 20 years. She is a true professional, and she will help you. Give her a call. Family Dentist, Lawrence Ferland, DDS, 109th and Kedzie, crowns, veneers, cleanings, improving your smile. They do a great job. Call 773-233-7044. Excellent work, impeccable. Call the Family Dentist, 773-233-7044. They did a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July. Just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. Then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. Here's Michael Jordan putting another dagger in the New York heart. Ha, ha, ha. And the Bulls were clicking. Horace Grant with the rare slam against the Knicks. They were up 10 after 3 quarters, but only up 1 with 2 minutes left. The go-to guy was BJ, who had 3 key buckets down the stretch. And Pat Riley was not happy.
Well, you know, he came out strong and committed. You know, it doesn't bother me if, you know, he has his night. He's unstoppable. We don't want to break our defense down totally and trying to double and triple and get everybody else off. So, you know, as long as we can keep Horace down and Scotty contained somewhat, Michael's going to get his. I felt, you know, pretty good about the fact that he had, you know, 15 or 18 or 21 at the half, and, you know, we weren't out of it.
I asked Phil Jackson why, if Bill Cartwright was playing under 30 minutes for most of the season, he was getting these gigantic amounts of minutes now. Was that fair to him?
Yes. If you need him, you got to have him. And, you know, we told him at the end of the season, we coasted with him a long time. You know, whatever his physical standpoint was, get himself ready to play those 30-minute plus games in the playoffs. And, you know, he said he'd be ready. And he was tonight. I thought last night or Tuesday night, you know, he had a little trouble coming back in the second quarter or second half after a long first half. But tonight he did a better job.
I would think that you would kind of enjoy a game that kind of goes that direction because it would increase the chance of you getting more minutes.
Yeah, except when I go out there and get 5 fouls in 8 minutes, I'm not going to see the floor very much. But like I said, you know, I can go out there and get 4 rebounds in 8 minutes, you know, get some easy hoops, and you know, that's the kind of stuff that they're looking for. Just a guy go in there, play a role, not complain about, you know, lack of playing time. Go out there and, you know, hustle, play aggressive defense.
How much would you like to get a shot at doing some defense on Ewing isolated?
I think I could try to be effective, especially if he's out there on the wing. I get a good opportunity for me to move my feet. I play a lot of one-on-one with guys like Cliff and Scotty and Horace, and you know, having to slide your feet on the perimeters is something that I've become quite adept at. And I'd relish an opportunity to go out there and play myself against Ewing and see where I'm at.
It's going to be important that we keep playing, we keep fighting through. I think eventually we'll have a game where we have that bull style of play, that running, jumping, dunking, and we've got to find a way, and I'm sure we're going to do it sooner or later.
BJ, were you the only bull at the chapel before the game today?
Yeah, you know, somebody's got to stick up for the team, so I was the only guy there today.
Any parallels between that and your final couple minutes?
I don't know. You never know. You know, God works in mysterious ways.
Of course, they split the pair in New York, and then it was on to Game 5.
So the Bulls grind out Game 5, but it was in doubt till about 3.5 minutes left when Patrick Ewing fouled out, clearing the path for Michael Jordan, who escaped for 37. The Knicks would never go away, however, and it was Xavier McDaniel's brilliant performance for the New Yorkers that kept them in the game right till the very end.
I thought the whistle was okay. You know, Michael is, Michael. He, he's a competitor. He's going to take it to the basket and challenge the defense. I think when you play against a guy like him, he tells you just exactly how much he wants to win by how hard he takes the ball to the basket. And I think, from our standpoint, we have to continue to show them how much we want to win by trying to stop them. Otherwise, it's going to be, long games for us. But we cannot let them get into the lane like they did tonight.
I had good bench play from Hodges. I was very pleased with his effort. I thought BJ kept us going in our offense. He didn't shoot well, kept us going in our offensive game very well. Other guys contributed in small ways, very small ways. Stacey King had a big basket for us that was critical. Will Perdue did some things that were nice out there that did show up in the stat sheet. And, of course, Scott Williams did some things defensively that I thought were very good for us, although he didn't have a lot of minutes on the court.
I asked Michael Jordan why the Bulls seemed unable to put the Knicks away. They had many chances to do so.
It's not the lack of killer instinct. This team we're playing is a good team. You got to give them credit. We try to knock them out, but they stand up and take punches well, and they come right back at us. So we make mistakes as well as they make mistakes, and we really can't say that we're missing the knockout punch. They're playing extremely well. You got to give them credit. We lost our poise, and they sensed that and they attacked us. We maintained our poise throughout the fourth quarter, and we defended our home court very well. So you have to give ourselves some credit. And now we got two chances to win one.
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alsip, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and a fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700. And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery, too. That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski. You've got to get to the Sock. Live Minkowski Trivia, alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great game, great people. Check out the Sock. I think you'll be glad you did when you go to my trivia game every other Thursday. 8 p.m., 93rd and Roberts Road. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Papa Joe's new location, 5900 West 111th Street. Italian beef, tetrazzini, great pizza, Parmesan, ravioli, and more. All my classic choices. New location, and they can still deliver into the city. Get to Papa Joe's. We're catching up with a team that's, I don't know, it has a feel of a team of destiny. That's what I would call it from covering 30 years of baseball, Derek. Can you compare this Cub team to any winning team you've played on before and talk about all the positive vibes around it?
Well, we're playing good baseball with a good bunch of guys. Obviously everyone's aware of our struggles early, but it just shows the type of chemistry and fortitude this team has. We've stuck with it, stuck together, and we're playing better. So it's still a lot of baseball to go. So we're just trying to stay on the even keel and continue to play good baseball.
What changed from the early part of the year where the team seemed just sluggish and losing a lot of close games to being high energy and winning a lot of close games?
Well, when you're losing, everyone thinks you're sluggish. When you're not scoring runs, it looks like you're sluggish. But we were playing hard, just as hard as we are now, and just wasn't working out in our favor. We just start playing better overall baseball, making less mistakes, playing smarter. Our pitching has gotten a lot better. Offense, everything's just gotten better. So it translates into wins, and when you're winning, there's a lot more energy.
Of some of the new guys that you hadn't been teammates with before, who has impressed you that you didn't know that much about and you say, wow, this guy could play?
Mark DeRosa. I just didn't know he was as good as the player as he is. He can play every position well. He hits well. He's just a great guy to add to this team.
How about being in a rhythm both at the plate and on defense? There was a play you made down the foul line the other day, kind of over the shoulder, running away, and one of the announcers said no other first baseman makes that play. Talk about your comfort level playing around the bag and beyond.
Well, I'm comfortable over there. I take a lot of pride in my defense. I think, sometimes it's overlooked at first base, but for me it's just as important as offense. We can save a lot of runs and save a lot of errors over there, so I take a lot of pride in it.
Your team has been critiqued a little. It seems like it's hard to critique your team, but that the home runs are a little bit down. And what's your reaction to it and playing the wind and the crazy conditions at Wrigley?
It's a little strange that our home runs are as down as much as they are with some of the guys we have on our team, myself included, mine being way down. But at the same time, who cares? We're winning. So I think if you said we're all going to have 40 home runs and lose, we don't want that. We'd rather all hit our 20 and win. So we're still managing to win. We're still managing to score some runs. So hopefully at some point the home runs do come just to add on to everything. But if they don't and we continue to win, it's not a big deal.
Last two questions. How have you adapted to manager Lou Piniella compared to maybe in April to now?
Well, I don't think so much for someone like myself or the veterans who are, know they're going to be in the lineup every day. But for some of the guys that aren't everyday players, they're getting to learn their roles. Lou will use everyone at any moment, and everyone's learning to be prepared and be ready for any situation because he'll call on you on any given time. So you got to be ready for that.
And finally, what is it about this club that you think will keep you there into October? What unique element about it?
We're just we have a will to win. This team wants to win. We want it bad. We come out every day to beat you, and I think in the end, with the talent we have, that's going to pay off for us.
Just keep doing what you're doing. You've got to get to Jack's, 3325 Ridge Road in Lansing. Trivia every Tuesday at 7 p.m. A very intense, competitive game. Any of half a dozen teams can win. You've got to get to Oliver, 6100 West 159th Street for my live trivia, alternate Wednesdays now at 7 p.m. It's a great place with great food and drink and fun. Get to Oliver's on a Wednesday. I'll see ya. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. Trivia will be at the Sock. Alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great food, great drink, great people. Everything great. You've got to get to Mad Anthony, a great sports bar and grill at 3350 West 47th Street. They serve Lococo's Pizza, sandwiches in a full bar, and my trivia is every other Friday, start about 5:45. Fun times at Mad Anthony. See you over there. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. Yes, it's Sox-Cubs time, and families are divided. I don't know if they're going to be fist fighting about it. Hopefully not. But it is that time of year, and it's time to talk Cubs baseball. It's an interesting thing about this club is its depth. They seem to be able to plug people in at virtually any time, and Lou Piniella is particularly adept at playing the hot man. He'll have a regular player go down for a day or two and put somebody in without losing a beat. A guy who's hovered around 300 most of the year is Henry Blanco, who wasn't that good last year. But this year, he seemed to have found the niche and the mastery, mental as it may be, of coming off the bench a couple of times a week, getting hits, and leading a pitching staff. Let's talk to Henry Blanco about that unique role that he fills on this team. This is a great time of year, a lot of things going right for your club. You guys must be in a great mood.
Yeah, obviously we are. I mean, we're playing good baseball. I mean, the chemistry in the dugout is real nice. In the dugout, everybody's pretty loose. So that's what we're looking for. I think we know we're playing good and we're having a good time right now.
Can you compare this experience to anything else you've done in your life where you were on a championship-type team and everything was clicking?
You know, I got more experience at winter ball than, you know, the team here. But I tell you what, when you're winning, when you're playing good, you're supposed to have fun, you're supposed to enjoy it, and that's what we're doing right now. I mean, everybody's is doing their job. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this.
What's more impressive to you, the pitching or your team's offense?
Both. I think, you know, when you put everything together, like, you know, pitching and the offense, this is what's going to happen. You're going to win a lot of ball games, and this is what's going good for us right now. You know, the pitching and the offense is real good, and hopefully we'll stay like that for a while.
One thing that doesn't get talked about too much, though, and it's people coming off the bench and excelling. And I'm looking at the batting averages, and I see you high up there, and I say, you know, this is a guy who picks his spots, and he comes in and, you know, is delivering very consistently.
Tell you what, I mean, we gotta stay in shape. We gotta keep working hard. We know the 8 men are gonna go out and play every day, but this is what you call a team. That's why we are 25 guys, and we're gonna get the chance, you know, to play once in a while. But I mean, we're ready to play, and we're ready to help this team to win games. And I'm sure the other guys that are in the bench with me, they probably think in the same way.
One of the things that's not talked about too much in baseball, maybe other sports, but is mental toughness. And a team that can overcome some bad things, keep getting on a roll. And I think of the 3 games you lost in Tampa, and I thought, you know, boy, this could be a problem. They have not done this year, and you came right back with 2 impressive wins. Talk about your team's mental toughness.
That's a good thing about this game. You know, you get to lose 3 games, and then you come back and win 2 good games here at home, and that's the most important thing. I think the mental part is the most important thing in this game, and I think we're ready for it. I think, you know, we're showing defense.
You've been watching the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Sports Spotlight. Perfect Pitch located at 108th and Kedzie. Take your vehicles there for great repairs. This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.